Rear-wheel drive.
Yes.
Is it more brutal than the M6? You had like 245A Speciale?
Yes.
Oh, that's brutal.
Cel mai important lucru pe care trebuie să-l faceți acum este să activați subtitrarea în română. Pe calculator, aceasta se face apăsând acest buton și de la rotiță selectați limba. Iar pe telefon apăsați cele 3 punctulețe de sus dreapta, apoi subtitrări și selectați limba.
Hi there, I'm Andy and today we're making a vlog with 458 Speciale, right?
Yes.
We have today the owner. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex. Like
Yes.
me, my real name is Alex, but my mother used to call me Andy, so I'm Andy. So let's talk about this car first. It's a 458 Speciale. What year is it?
It's a late 2015.
2015?
Yeah.
I almost thought this car was like this year or last year. I know the car has started in 2015,
Yes.
but it really looks new and smells new.
Yeah.
So when did you buy this car?
I bought it last year,
How much did you pay for it?
around 300,000 euros.
300,000 euros second hand.
Second hand.
How much would have been new?
New, the list price new was like 270,000. Around 270,000.
Okay, so this is one of the cars that price went up in value after the
Exactly.
car?
It never went under list price.
Really?
Never.
Why people like this car so much that the price goes up in value? Usually the car goes down in value price.
Exactly.
Why?
Because
Why do you
it's the
think?
last naturally aspirated V8.
That's
from
what
Ferrari.
I heard. That's what I heard. This is the last V8 from Maranello.
Exactly.
So after this, Ferrari started putting turbo in the cars?
Yes, and they will never make this engine again, so it's future classic. I'm a Ferrari fanatic,
Really?
so yeah, this is actually my second Speciale. Had another one from new, brand new, and I put very low mileage. I love the car, so I say, okay, I will keep that one in the garage, and I will buy another one to have some fun.
You had like 245A Speciale?
Yes.
You must really like this car.
Yeah. So
The car is nice, give me two.
yes.
I make a vlog with Bogdan Capușan,
Yes.
and he was telling me he got 2 Rolls Royce, and he said that they give me a small discount because I bought 2. We have traction only in the rear,
Only the
so this is why the car slides a little.
exactly. Much more fun with rear wheel drive.
Yes, because if you know how to control it, it's like having a steering wheel in the back. What I wanted to ask you is, how did you get this passion for Ferrari?
I don't know. It was a dream from the start, and when I bought my first one, I was like early 20.
How old are you now?
Right now I'm 29. So since then I was hooked. I mean, it was even better than imagined. It's a special car. They have a lot of character compared to other brands. They are, I would say, they are very special.
It is a V8 with 4.5 liters.
Exactly.
4.5 liters, that's a small engine.
Yes.
Really, for a small engine. And from this small engine, it's got 600 horsepower, 605.
605 horsepower.
That's amazing. They can have so much power from a little engine, you know. The M6 is 5 liters, 500 horsepower. The Murcielago is 6.5 liters, 640 horsepower.
Yes.
Huracan is 5.2 liters
Yes.
and 610 horsepower.
Yeah.
And the Performante is 640, right?
Yeah. This is 133 horses per liter. It's one of the best engines ever made. It's absolutely fantastic.
Does it have a sport setting or comfort setting for the suspension?
Bumpy road button, exactly.
Like the Apple Pernetta?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, I can feel now.
Yeah.
I actually prefer it this way.
Yeah.
How do you usually put it?
Depends what I do. I mean, if you want a more relaxed drive, I put the bumpy rod. But
We interrupt this program to bring you...
Ce faci, Ștefan?
Da, uite, pachetam niște tricouri.
Tricouri șoc motor? Există tricouri cu șoc motor? Dar de ce vindem noi tricouri șoc motor?
Cum, Andy? vindem și noi un tricou, o șapcă, o vestă. Nu trebuie să plătim și noi cameramani, editori, GoPro-uri, că avem vreo 7, GH5-ul care a fost 3000 de euro, drone, benzină, toate chestiile astea costă bani.
Nu! Eu vreau să plătească ANDYPOPESCU tot, din buzunarul lui. Dacă eu m-am născut, mi se cuvine content gratis.
Okay, so we have this Manetino here.
Yes.
That's how it's called.
Exactly.
The same settings as the F12 Berlinetta.
Yeah. It's a Ferrari thing, the Manetino.
Yes, Manetino. And you usually drive it in race?
Yes.
Where do you drive this car usually?
It's an occasion car, special occasion car. I mean, you take it out for the weekend. It's not, I would say, it's not a daily driver. You could use it every day. I mean, you could, but it's not a daily driver. That's why I bought another Speciale. I want to have some fun with it.
How many kilometers on that one?
On the first one,
Yes.
like 500.
500?
500 kilometers.
Half a thousand?
Half a thousand.
And this one?
This one is around 4,000 or 5,000.
And you bought it at what mileage when you bought it?
I bought it, I think it was 2,000 something, I don't remember exactly. 2,800, I think.
Okay, I don't understand. So you bought another Speciale,
Yes.
and that one is the same 2015?
It's also a 2015.
But why so little miles on that one? You want to keep it brand new?
I drove it, I loved it. I mean, I had some experience with Speciales before.
Yes.
I knew it was a special car, and when I drove it, I mean, I knew this was a future classic, so I wanted to have fun with it. So I want to have one there
In mint condition.
In mint condition.
If you can tell us, if not, it's no problem. What do you do in daily life?
I work in finance.
Finance. Okay. I read about the difference between the 458 and the Speciale, and
Yes.
it includes the fins in the left and right side.
I mean, it's a completely different car to the 458.
Really?
I mean,
30 horsepower more.
I mean, 458 is even more like a daily car. This is more brutal.
It's rear-wheel drive.
Yes,
Is it more brutal than the M6?
we have to see.
That we have to see, my
Yes.
friend. So what I can say about this car is that it's very, very rigid. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is very good for a performance car because they can take the turns very fast. But it's not a comfortable car. This is something that many people don't understand. It's
Yeah.
a car made for racing.
Yeah.
So
This is a race-focused car.
yes, exactly. Okay, one of the most classic questions that everybody asks is, can you drive this car in Romania on these roads? You see how it is?
Yeah.
Yes, it is really bumpy.
Yeah.
But you can drive it,
Yes,
especially if you put the bumpy road sign.
exactly.
Then you can really ride it.
I mean, I was in the custom car GT rally
Yes.
this year.
Uh-huh.
We were driving from Bucharest to Iași.
Yes.
We had some stops on the way, but it was from Bucharest to Brașov. I didn't have any problems at all on the way.
So really okay. What's the weight of this car?
1,400 kilograms.
Oh my God. It must be really fast. Have you ever driven a McLaren?
I've driven a 675 LT, 720S.
What did you think of it?
I actually prefer the 675 LT over the 720S. I noticed some lag in the 720S.
Yes. Did you feel the lag?
Yeah.
You know, this is what I told.
Turbo lag.
Yeah, this is what I told Andrew Tate. You know, Cobra.
Yes.
And I said, listen, it's one of the most beautiful cars in the world, in my opinion. The way it looks, it's like a Batman car.
It's very beautiful.
But the way you press the accelerator and then you wait until the turbos kick in, it's unpleasant for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Not for everybody, you know.
I would say it's mind-blowing fast.
Yes, it is.
I mean, when you have...
if you get the turbos right.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
Andrew Tate, he told me this, you know, bro, we gotta make a drag race.
Yeah.
And now see if I get the turbos right.
Yeah.
It's funny, Andrew, I really like him.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, you know him?
I don't know him personally. I met him at the Custom Car GT.
Oh, yes.
And I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of him and his brother.
Yeah. But I told you my problem with the Ferrari. My personal opinion, you know,
Yeah.
nobody has to agree with me. But once, I think it doesn't give you the full power in the first and second gear. I think you only feel this kind of power in the third or fourth gear when you after 150
The
kilometers.
throttle the acceleration in this car is
Elec-
mind-blowing.
from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law.
Okay, so let me see. Don't tell me. I put this. Put the seat belt. And start engine. Yes. I'm ready to have a Ferrari. So right now we are in race, already in race.
Yes, you can adjust it by the Manettino
Yes.
if you want to feel the difference.
I put it on bumpy road, so
Yeah.
you see, I feel the clutch engaging. And that's nice to feel it, because you want to experience this. The brake is very smooth, you have to really press it. It's
Yes.
not like you pinch it and
No, you have to press it.
Yes. I'm communicating this so people can get a feel of how the car is, you know? 4. So from 5 gear it's changed to 4. I just want to get to know the car. A lot of people, when they take a car, oh, pedal to the metal. No, you have to feel the car. So tell me, what do you like and what you don't like about this car? You like the throttle response? It's pretty brutal. Let's see, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go to 5,000 RPM. Let's see if it's more brutal than the M6.
Let's see.
Yeah. How does it feel? It feels
It's
better.
totally different in the passenger seat.
You have more adrenaline.
Yeah. Whoa, that was crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't. It was not maximum, you know? I take it slowly. So you don't like the infotainment system? Yes, I understand that.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I don't care.
Yes,
I don't
of
care
course.
about it.
Some people don't take the radio.
Exactly.
What else you don't like?
You know, every car has something that you don't really like. I mean, an aspect that you don't really like. I don't speak about small things, about the infotainment
Yes.
system or speaker system or things like that. For example, the turbo lag. Okay.
Yes.
This car don't have any lag at all.
And that's very nice.
It gives you a special feeling. I mean, I don't know. It's just special. You
Yes.
have a lot of character. I don't know. I negative.
Zero complaints.
Yes. Zero complaints.
Okay. So 5,000 RPM, 40 kilometers per hour. Now that's brutal. Okay, 170. That's why you remember why you like this car.
Yes.
Why you spent 300,000 on this car? Because it's worth it. Because you feel alive. Why did you prefer this compared to the convertible, the Spider?
I don't really prefer it, but there is actually a difference. Many people don't know that. For example, with the convertible, it's not as
Fast. Because
it's not as fast and
Yes.
it's not as fixed on the road
Because
because
it-
of the
because it's more heavy.
heavy. Yeah.
Yes, correct. And plus, you don't want to be seen.
But with Aperta, you have this beautiful V8 sound.
I was looking for the drone, you know. So it
I'm
takes
actually
some-
amazed. You shift very good.
Yeah, thank you. I try to shift around 8,500.
Yeah.
What do you shift at?
When you shift at the right time,
Yeah.
like 8.5 or 8, you get that punch in the back.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. I like that these are very long.
Yes.
So you don't have to look for them. Where they are, where they
This
are.
is a Ferrari thing.
Yes.
You actually have that in the Maserati Gran Turismo too, and some Maserati models. Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio too. It's under the same umbrella.
Did you ever drive the Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio?
Yes, yes.
Yes?
It's an amazing car.
How is it?
It's very Italian. It's very Ferrari.
Where,
You feel
where did you drive it?
in Germany.
Oh, okay. I heard there are only 7 in Romania, and I want to make a vlog with one. I like this carbon, you know.
Yeah.
The steering wheel is very nice, feels very good and comfortable.
This is also a Ferrari thing with the LED light.
Yes? As a daily driver, you have a Phaeton,
I have a Volkswagen Phaeton,
and
I absolutely love that car.
it's very comfortable.
I like special cars. I like cars with character. It doesn't feel like a Volkswagen. It feels like a very special car. I mean, it's produced in the same factory as Bentley.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you try a 488 Pista, okay, it's a fantastic car.
But it doesn't have the feeling of this one
You don't have the feeling.
because of the turbos,
Exactly.
basically. What about the sound? Is it still V8?
Another big problem with
Or
the
V10.
it's the V8, but the sound is terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
Not as nice as this one.
No, you cannot compare it. You know, the sound is a big part of the emotions.
Of course. Exact power.
When you go over 3,000, the flaps in
flaps.
the exhaust.
They open. What else do you watch on YouTube?
I'm a car fanatic, so
Right.
I watch almost everything they put out on YouTube. So I watch SME, Mr. WW, Seen Through Glass. Mostly the English guys.
Right. Because you don't know Romanian.
Yes,
Little.
I know a little, but it's not enough.
Correct. And
So when I stumble upon your videos, I think 1 year ago, you have a different approach. I mean, it's more honest.
more like I'm talking to you.
Exactly.
Not like I'm talking to
And you speak about things that really matters. You understand? And
What you
speak
care about the car.
Exactly. And you know, you're not here to sell the car or something.
yeah.
We are here to speak about the car. You know, every car has something that you don't like.
Of course.
And I mean, the bigger YouTubers, they have a relationship with big brands.
They do, right?
Exactly. So they don't want to jeopardize it.
And talk bad about what's better.
Exactly. So even if they don't really like the car, they don't put out the really bad information because it makes the car look bad. I've driven a lot of the cars that you have reviewed. So
And
I
it
know
was true.
exactly.
You found true.
Honestly, I don't have any bad things to say about this car.
Very
I
good.
bought this car for a purpose. And
Correct.
this is the only purpose you should buy this car for.
Exactly.
I mean, the
You know what you want, and you really satisfy your needs.
You don't buy this car to have a 2,000 kilometer road trip to
Yes.
feel comfortable.
But let me tell you something from the start. On bumpy road, it's really nice. I mean,
It's acceptable.
doable. It's acceptable, exactly.
Yeah.
And if you're, because the traction control stops you,
Yeah.
it cuts the gas. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe that's why, right?
I put it back in race. This.
Yes. Let's see. You see when I say it doesn't give you the full power?
Yeah.
It's like you press it and the wheels do not
Yeah,
spin.
you have to put it.
CT off?
Yes.
But let me be on the center.
You see?
It still didn't, you know,
Yeah.
you know the M6, you know
Yeah.
how it would be? This is what the M6 will do.
I don't recommend you put it there, but if you put it there, then you.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see, just a little. Okay. Just a little.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, got it.
Naturally aspirated. V8.
That was what I was talking
Yeah.
about, you know. So you said you speak some Romanian. Maybe we can answer some questions from the people on the Instagram.
Sure. So first question, consume.
Okay, so consume. Who cares about the consume in a Ferrari, really? Only the Romanian.
The funny thing about Ferrari is they don't put fuel consumption in the infotainment.
Exactly. Next question.
So 0 to 100.
It's 3.2, I think, because it's only rear-wheel drive.
Yeah. Somebody asked if it's better than McLaren 720S.
I drove it. It's my personal opinion. Maybe you will like better the McLaren. You know, so many people, so many opinions. My opinion is that McLaren looks better, especially with the doors. It looks better, but the feeling is this one is a lot superior because it's aspirated. You press, you hit it.
Is it more brutal than the M6?
Yes, it is more brutal than the M6. It really is.
Finally.
Finally, a car.
Why Ferrari and not Lamborghini or McLaren?
Because he likes Ferrari, because he was passionate about Ferraris even when, like since 10 years ago when you got your first car, right?
I mean, Ferraris have a lot more character than the McLaren or the Lamborghini. Ferrari is Ferrari. I mean,
Ferrari is a Ferrari, but a Lamborghini is a Lamborghini. You know?
A Lamborghini is a Lamborghini. People have different feelings.
Lamborghini is too German for me.
Pick a car you want. Always pick a car you want. Because people feel different. Some people will love Ferrari, some people will love Lamborghini. You have to try it and see what you like.
Yeah. How much does a service cost?
Yes, that's an interesting question.
These cars have 7 years free maintenance.
First 7 years?
Yeah, first 7 years.
Okay.
So you don't pay anything for the maintenance. If you have to, I mean, if you're outside the 7-year period, I mean, a normal revision will maybe cost 700 or 800 euros.
Okay, so it's not a big deal, definitely.
No. If I will buy the 488 Pista.
No, you already said why not, because this car feels a lot better than the Pista, even if the Pista is faster.
Yes, but I have a Pista on order.
You really?
Yes. it's more like, let's put it, it's more a Ferrari thing than that I really want the car.
I understand.
But it's not that, you know, I will sell this for the Pista or something.
Of course, yes.
No. Which braking system does it have?
Carbon ceramic brakes?
Yes. Same brakes as on the LaFerrari.
Oh, that's very, very good.
Trepte.
How many trepte?
Yes.
How many gears?
How many gears
7?
does it have? It has 7.
7, right?
Yes. Like in sport or in wet mode.
It's better to put it in wet. And now it will also change the gears? No, you have to put it on auto. Now it will change the gears.
Yes. It's a small text there.
I'm so familiar, I already know. I put it in auto.
I'm surprised, but...
I'm surprised myself too that I know. But it's pretty, I'm passionate about the cars and it comes natural. I was noticing that the car is not very good inside and I have to shout so you can hear me. So that's a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is that you can feel the engine. The bad thing is that you must shout to talk with if you are with a girl and you go into the seaside.
But if you want sound and adrenaline, it's the best.
In auto mode, I changed the gear to 5 gear, and now the car, after leaving like this, goes back to the 7 gear. See,
Yes.
6?
Yes.
7 gear. So it tries to save you on gas and be smooth.
I had a Maserati MC Stradale.
I have the GT. And
Yeah. I also had the Gran Turismo S. Did you have the S or did you have the...
no, I had the normal GT. Maserati GT. And I didn't like it. It had Ferrari engine, but I didn't like it because it was not powerful at all. The M6 was so much more brutal than Maserati, really. You know what I'm curious in race as compared to sport? It shifts lower if I floor it. Because right now I'm in sport mode, I'm 43 kilometers per hour, and if I floor it, it will change from the 5th gear to what? 2nd? Let's see. 2nd gear. Correct. I don't think in race it would have shifted in the 1st.
But I think
it's enough.
the punch would be...
More aggressive.
yes.
This is what everybody expects from a Ferrari. You floor it and it goes. Hello, hello. They must watch the vlog. So we put it in a race and then we floor it.
It's just...
You like it, I can tell. It really feels better when you're in the passenger seat. I saw this the same thing with the Tesla, you know?
yeah.
You driven the Teslas?
I've driven not the
Which one?
P100D, but the 85.
D? P?
Yes.
Did it have a P before?
No.
It's a big difference.
Really?
I want to give you a ride in if I buy one in 2 months.
I'm not a big fan of electric cars, but...
Yes, I imagine
But,
that.
for example, I'm planning to buy a BMW i3 as a daily. I really like it for the city. Instant power, very, very smooth.
It depends if you really have to go places. If you don't have to go to tight places, then it's better to get a Model 3 performance.
What I don't like about the Tesla, I feel it's more like a... I mean, we are still in the beginning of electric cars.
Correct.
But, I mean, the interior...
Oh, yes, of course.
I don't know.
I like this interior better. You have the carbon, you have the Alcantara, you have... Yes, I understand that, but it comes with the... This is a downside of electric cars. You know?
Yeah.
Do you insure the cars? Cobra said he insures the cars. Some people insure, some people
full
don't.
insurance.
Really?
Yeah.
Relax. I always have a high margin, you know.
Yeah. That you check it.
Okay, so look at the kids. But it's so high RPM that it almost feels like a V10. You know? It doesn't feel like whoa, like the V8 sound, classical sound of the V8. Right now, at 2000, 3000 RPM, we probably have 200, 300 horsepower.
Yeah.
This is why the car shifts down. So you can have more horsepower because the horsepower, the 600 horsepower is only available at 8,000, 9,000, 8,500 at high RPM, I think.
Exactly.
Correct?
It's one of few engines that rev until 9,000.
But this is one advantage of the electric cars because you always have the full power.
Yes.
Always have the full power.
Yes.
And of course, you don't feel the sound. But Alex, you realize that we like the sound because we grew up with it. If we grow up in an era with electric cars, we wouldn't like the sound. Tell me, in Germany, where is no speed limit, have you driven it 300 kilometers?
I driven it 290.
290.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it goes.
It goes, but
340, I think.
you realize how dangerous that the speed is, right?
Yes, it's you know, even if you are driving okay, other people
can be fucked up.
Yes.
Yes. This is why I always want to make people realize that speed really kills people.
Yeah, I should have been a lot of discussion in Germany in the last years about removing the no limit.
But I don't think it kills a lot of people in Germany, do you?
Yes, it does.
It does kill?
Yeah, because of, I would say, I don't want to call them idiots, but they don't respect the rules.
Yes.
I mean, you don't go on the left lane. You have to be sure before you turn.
Yes, of course. 300 kilometers per hour is fucking dangerous.
You know, even if it's not a human factor, it could be the car.
Yes. What
Exploding
if
tire.
Exploding tire, correct.
I mean, I got an exploding tire at 200.
Really?
Yeah, on the
Tell me
autobahn.
about it. Story time.
Was driving a CLS, Mercedes CLS, a very low profile tire.
Very low profile tire.
Yes,
Speed?
200.
Okay.
Even more, but at the time it was 200. And the left back tire
Yes.
exploded. But lucky enough, I didn't lose any traction or something, so I was still going kind of straight. I mean, you hear it and you feel it, so I had to go to the right and somebody had to come and pick up the car.
Of course, but you got a little scared, of course.
Yes, of course. I mean, after,
Yes.
when you experience things like that, you think 2 times before you do things.
Of course. See? Live and learn, how
Exactly.
they say.
So, I mean, even if you're, I don't know what, you cannot be a good driver.
Always expect the unexpected.
Yes.
It's nice. We all like to drive 400 kilometers per hour, but it's very dangerous, very dangerous. Well, I really enjoyed this vlog, Alex. We must encourage people to write comments, tell us what they think, and also like or dislike the vlog. Press the bell icon, because it's very important to press the bell, because then you get notified, you know.